Get over here!
So in last episode, we were talking about the purpose of, like, the rooms and, like, you know, how things were built. What the hell were they doing here?
I tend to think this is, like the magic run amok sort of thing. Of, like, just from being here and all the dark spirits and whatnot, things have just twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure the original mansion didn't also have hallways that corkscrew.
Fair enough. I will grant you that one. I always found that puzzle neat.
Yeah.
Because that, like, kind of also teaches you, oh, hey, this is a thing you can do with the arrows. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 14 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the ComicFoil.
And in the last episode, we started our adventure through the Forest Temple in hopes of saving our dear friend Saria. And today, we're gonna go ahead and finish that endeavor. Yeah, these dungeons are a little bit longer than I remember them being. Like, although, that might be the perspective of, like, the dungeons compared to being a kid.
The first three are also...
Like, yeah, those are pretty darn short.
Yeah.
Yeah, go away! Stop!
I like how you could just, like, stare them down.
Mm-hmm.
You say, hey! Cut that out.
Oh, I remember this room. So, Really? We're doing this now?
Yep. Yeah, luckily with the bows, I think you could just fire right through those guys. So you want to run for the switch?
Yep.
Like, to a certain extent, you know, if you're... We spent a lot of time last episode talking about, like, the Forest Temple and what its original purpose was. And to a certain extent, you need to, like, be ready for video game worlds to be video gamey.
Also true, yeah.
But I do also think it's fun to try and, like, make connections to what the, like... what this place would be if this was a more realistically operated world.
Mm-hmm. Like, God knows, like, I don't think the original Sage and the Kokiri had a purpose for... Oh, this.
Yeah, and there are video games where they, like, really justify everything, and they justify all the, like, really gamey concepts. Like, Hades does that pretty well.
It does, yeah. But, like, this right here, like, sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned puzzle, you know?
Yeah. Right now in the Discworld book I'm reading, the one I'm reading right now is called Sorcery.
Yeah.
So it's about, so Rincewind, our main character, he is a wizard who doesn't know any spells. And there is a reason for that he forgot every spell he knew, because when he was... Well, I don't need to give all the backstory.
Yeah.
The point is, they're on the cusp now of a new magical war, because people are fighting over who should be the head of the university, and a really powerful person took over and decided, like, well, wizards shouldn't just, like, run this university. Amy. Wizards are more powerful than normal men. They should be ruling the world. And basically, it has sparked the first, like, wizarding war in millennia.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just so much power. One of the inciting incidents was that a sorcerer was born. And in this world, what a sorcerer is somebody who doesn't even need to, like, get their magic from... You need, like, a certain potential to be able to cast magic, but mostly you're, like, learning from books.
Yeah.
A sorcerer, like in D&D, is somebody with a natural talent, but it's usually somebody, like...
Oh, come on!
If a wizard has children, if they have an 8th son, because 8 is the magic number in Discworld,
Yeah.
then they will have more magical aptitude. So this sorcerer is somebody who is the 8th son of an 8th son of an 8th son. So
the 24th son.
like his he's like a 4th generation of kid, and all his parents had 7 older siblings. So like prophecy just kind of is piled up on itself, and he's so powerful that he like naturally makes all the wizards around him more powerful. So they're describing this magical war, and it is like mass pandemonium, and that's kind of what I pictured like happening here, but just like much slower. They talk about like if you keep a library of spell books, magic is just so like caustic and naturally chaotic that it will slowly try to like seep out of the books. So like the library is this crazy place that like bends time and space.
I see.
Around it.
Yeah.
So like some of the things like the twisting hallways and stuff is just like the natural result of a magical place not being kept up for so long. And magic rots the same way that wood rots when you let it get wet.
Ah, I see.
Like buildings rot when you let them get endowed with magic. And they rot magically, and 2 + 2 equals fish.
Oh, okay, here we go. This fight's cool. So here we have Meg, one of the Poe sisters. If she splits into multiple images, you need to figure out which one is the real one. Is it this one?
Or you could just hit all of them.
Although you do need to act fast.
Guys, I'm sorry that sometimes I just like rant about Discworld. I'm having.
Oh no, you know what? Okay, so I think we do need to hit the first one before hitting all.
Okay.
Cause like
we have to play the game.
Oh, the one that spins.
If we don't play the game, we don't get the damage.
Yep. I like that there is a way to tell, but like it's not immediately explained to you.
Reminds me that there's a mini game in Mario Party 1 with the booze.
And you have to figure out which one's the leader.
And and that's really hard when you're looking at so many of them. It's hard to tell which one moved first.
Yep. Neat. Yeah, that worked out great.
Yeah.
Now, before we move on, let me double check something real quick. Yep, only one more treasure chest left in here. And did we grab all the Skulltulas?
No, but one of them should be
down here
in this basement. Yeah, hold on.
Oh, I remember this room.
In the basement of the Forest Temple, just before the boss, there's a gold Skulltula located in the room with the treasure chest. And I can hear it.
Yep, and we need to do this whole thing where we gotta move those,
Yeah, we gotta push the whole room.
Honestly, like, this is a super cool, like, mechanic, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, he's on the wall there. Alright, that should be the last gold Skulltula here.
Alright, I'd say that worked out great.
That's all the treasure chests.
And that's all the Skulltulas.
And that's all she wrote.
Well, one last order of business.
Cage.
Yeah, I think we just gotta keep on rotating this until we get it, like, in the right positions. Aha! Bingo. And that should have opened it up.
That means we need to push it back, right?
Well, I think we can go around the horn here.
Sure.
Or maybe we do need to go backwards.
I mean, if you keep going in one direction long enough, I'm sure we'll eventually
Yeah,
get
but we
there.
did do the... See, there's another one there.
Oh.
Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit.
It's kind of like a combination lock, except it's the size of an entire room.
Like that one palace in Persona 5.
Yeah.
Aha, there we go.
Speaking of combination locks, I started playing Inscription now. That Let's Play will be started by the time this video comes out.
Nice. Yeah, how you like an Inscription?
Like it so far. I did open the combination lock in the cabin.
No, that game is freaking wild, man.
I like card game plus escape room. Have you ever done an escape room?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Not anything, like, super major, but, like, I went to the Pennsylvania Rent Fair.
Yeah.
And, they actually had a couple of,
Wait, there was a switch there.
Oh, I see now. I think I got it?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, that took a little bit of effort. But yeah, there was a couple at the Pennsylvania Rent Fair that were actually really cool, that I did. I didn't do, like, a super major one yet. Like, they were relatively small. Honestly, wouldn't mind doing one again.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're really annoying when you're with people who aren't good at escape rooms. I can get frustrated with people.
You in particular, I feel, would, like, you're the kind of person I imagine are very good at escape rooms, because you're very, like, good at piecing things together.
Yeah, but it absolutely requires...
a team effort.
Yeah, communication and... Oh, hey!
Hi!
Oh, we're fighting Ganondorf already.
Or are we? Hi. The evil spirit from beyond, Phantom Ganon. What the heck?
Not the real thing, I don't think, but still just as deadly.
Oh boy. Oh, okay, you're just gonna bow face on me? Sure, that makes things easier.
Yeah, something we don't talk about enough is how Ganon has the power to manifest phantoms of himself to just do his bidding in different places.
Yup.
I don't know why the Forest Temple is the first place he did this. Actually, I do have a theory, though.
Oh yeah?
Of why there's a Phantom Ganon here, but not anywhere else.
Regale me.
So I'm thinking... because Ganon's been playing Link and Zelda like a fiddle.
Oh yeah.
He let Link get the 3 spiritual stones. He was already doing work to get the stones, made the Deku tree sick and everything. But then when Link got the first stone, Ganondorf was kind of like, oh, well, I'll just, like, let Link go and get the other ones, and I can either take them off his dead body or just wait for him to open the door for me, and then I can go into the Sacred Realm and get the Triforce. So we'll later learn that he didn't get the whole Triforce when his evil hands touched them. The Triforce broke into its 3 pieces.
Yes.
And only the Triforce of Power stayed with him, and the other 2 went to other suitable hosts. So he would have to manually take the other pieces off those hosts. Those being Link and Zelda. And ultimately, Ganondorf, he's taken over Hyrule, but that's not enough for him. He wants the Triforce. That's what he always wanted.
Yes.
I think that's how he justifies not really making life better for the Gerudo, because he's like, well, once I get the Triforce, I can do whatever I want.
That's true.
And then maybe I'll, like, make a promised land for my people. But who knows? I don't think he'll ever really be, like, satisfied. Anyway. I think he set up these protections in the different temples so that, like, nobody could come along and, like, awaken the powers of the sages. And I'm wondering if he had phantoms of himself at all of them. But once Link comes here first and gets one of them, that's when he's like, oh, that's the kid I had that stare down with. That kid with all that courage. Wait a sec. And that's when he starts hatching his plan of, like, oh, I need to let Link and Zelda do their thing again until Zelda comes out of hiding, and I can get both of them, and I can get the 2 pieces of the Triforce that flew off. And again, if Link just dies, then he could just
get him, like, he basically is, like, able to keep everything, like, the way he wants it to.
But he would rather Link keep questing until eventually Princess Zelda shows herself to him.
Yeah, because, like, that is the one thing, like, even without Link in the picture, Zelda is still a threat.
Yeah. In fact, I think after we defeat Phantom Ganon here, I think Ganondorf is watching us the whole time. He's got that, like, scrying magic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, also, like, I'm pretty sure he has a whole network of, like,
spies.
Shadowy spies.
Hey, kid. You did quite well. Looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you've defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions.
Damn, Ganondorf.
So, like, when you fight the real me, Ganondorf predicts that Link is going to fight him. Not he's going to, like, die to Volvagia in the next dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of like a cool idea to think about, is that, like, yeah, like, Ganondorf is putting all of these obstacles in your way, but there is, like, a good amount of detail to hint that Ganondorf knows you're going to succeed.
Yeah, like, if you fail, he wins, and if you succeed, he wins.
Yeah, because he is holding all the cards right now. But even so, we must continue. But thou must, as it were.
But thou must.
Hey!
Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the Sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come, because I know you. No, you don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now, please take this medallion.
You know Saria has a major crush on Link, but she also knows that it can't happen.
Yeah, and you're like an adult now, and yeah.
She is a Kokiri, like, she's never gonna age.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Saria will always be your friend. So I think with Awakening as a sage, you get, like, a certain amount of, like, awareness of how all this works, and that's the moment Saria knew.
Yep. Which also, like, comes to, like, a bit of a thing that I want to discuss in a moment.
But this is pretty important, too. Look at him! Look at him!
Hi.
He looks so funny!
Hi there! I'm the Deku Tree Sprout! Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish!
So that's what I was discussing in the last episode, is, like, place of reverence, you dispel all the curse, all the bad mojo. Now the Forest Temple is able to do its thing and allow the Deku Tree to start powering up again.
Thanks a lot!
So, how are you on the theory that this guy is the Deku Tree in Wind Waker?
I absolutely believe that.
Same.
Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? Well, that's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You're actually a Hylian. I'm happy to finally reveal this secret to you.
So my guess is that even though this guy was just born, he has all of the previous knowledge of the previous Deku Tree?
Yeah.
Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come. You are a Hylian, and were always bound to leave this forest. And now, you've learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Link, break the curses on all the temples, and return peace to Hyrule.
Hey, Link? You okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to come to grips with all that.
You already knew, didn't you?
I had an idea. Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, like, even if Link might have already guessed it, you can imagine this was like,
Yeah.
oh, this explains a lot.
Because, like, we knew he grew up and, like, Kokiri weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I guess there could always be the theory that, like, oh, did Kokiri just age if they leave the forest? But no, I don't think so.
Yeah, because there is that, like, theory of, like, if you leave the forest, you die. And,
Yeah,
like,
do
was
they
it-
mean you age?
Exactly.
I feel like I've known you for a long time, mister.
Yeah, you do. You really do. So, we actually still have plenty of time to, like, keep going, so...
Can we go back to the Lost Woods real quick?
Oh?
I want to get that Skulltula from last time.
Oh, yeah, there's... Yeah, I still didn't really grasp on where that's supposed to be. Though I think now that we are starting from the beginning of the Lost Woods, you can guide me to where we need to go.
I might have
here.
messed up my directions a little bit because we kept stopping.
Fair.
Which is fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like, okay, I will follow your directions verbatim.
Okay, head right. That is left.
Yeah, head right, then left.
Oh,
I was already going there.
sorry, I was looking down on it. Okay, so we went right, left, right. Left,
And it's left, right, left, right, left, right, go.
and left.
Ah.
Oh, it's gotta be night.
Ay, mamma mia.
What's the difference? We're in the woods.
Apparently gold Skulltulas are nocturnal.
Yeah. Right, left, right.
It's left, right, left, right, left, right, go.
Can we talk to Mito here too? Because he says something pretty neat. Oh, I see. Saria won't ever come back. But I made a promise to Saria. If Link came back, I would be sure to tell him that Saria had been waiting for him. Because Saria really liked... Hey, you! If you see him somewhere, please let him know. And also, I'm sorry for being mean to him. Tell him that too.
Damn, Mito. Like, honestly, though, like, you know, your true self comes out in moments of crises, and
Yeah.
you gotta know that Mito is feeling rather, like, distraught after everything that's been going on in, like, Hyrule and the Kokiri Forest.
And I thought Kokiri never grew up.
I mean, hey, that honestly makes Mito one of the more dynamic characters in this game, because it's like, oh, geez, this kid actually did kind of grow up, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is that it here?
Yes.
Alright. Oh, hello.
Oh, you felt something?
Oh, no, you know what? I think it was vibrating because I was falling from a height.
Oh, okay. one thing we could do, if we're ready, is we could go to Dodongo's cavern and get that one thing that we needed the scarecrow for.
True. The thing is, we were I think I recall this. We were trying the scarecrow trick earlier, but I think we need to go to Lake Hylia first and talk to the scarecrow again in order to be able to make him spawn.
Okay, we can go there first.
Which, we could either go there, or we can head straight to, straight over to Kakariko Village, because I know we got a couple things we can do there, especially now that we have the bow and arrow.
Yeah, I also think if we go and talk to Sheikah, or if we go back to the Temple of Time, I think it's possible now to go back to being a child.
That's right.
Unless that's later. Unless that's not until you have to do the Shadow Temple.
Okay, so I think I know one way we can actually, figure that out, to a better extent. But let's head over to... Oh, hi, Big Poe.
Big Poe.
Let's actually head over to Lake Hylia, because I just realized, now that we have Epona, like, this is gonna be a lot easier.
Yep.
And I believe it is right over here. Yep. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to just jump those fences.
Yeah, no, having Epona with us is just so convenient. Oh yeah, actually, now that I think about it, because of the fact that we have Epona, or not because we, well, yeah, because we have Epona, we can actually also go back to
Gerudo Valley.
Not just Gerudo Valley, Lake Kakariko Village, and wake up Talon, because we saved the ranch.
That is true.
And if we go up here, I recall that...
Dang.
Really? You're gonna do me like that?
This reminds me of this Reddit story.
You go on Reddit?
No, I watch YouTube channels sometimes where they read Reddit stories. But it was on the channel r/D&D Horror Stories.
Oh yeah?
And it was about this DM being really vindictive to one of his players who had, like, missed the session.
Oh, God.
And, like, clearly was doing everything he could to kill this one player in particular.
I hate that.
But it had to do with being in a dungeon and them encountering a bird that, like, downed him, so he was making his, like, death saving throws, and, like, his party members, you know, jumped in to help him. Dang, look at Lake Hylia.
Yeah. It's seen better days, man.
But the bird, even though it was being attacked by other party members, it kept attacking this downed player.
Wow.
To, like, make him fail death saves. And when the other people were like, why would the bird keep attacking this one guy instead of, like, the people who are currently endangering it? And the DM said, the bird hates you. So, like, it's become a meme to say the bird that hates you as, like, a monster.
Yep. Hey, aren't you the fairy buddy I met a long time ago? Wow, you grew, dude! Well, here's your song. What? No, I never forget. You're the one who forgot, aren't you? If you have an ocarina, play that song, baby. Hey, it's the ocarina. Play that song with it, baby. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the tune. You rock. I'm blown away. Oh, no, I didn't forget the song. I never forget anything. But I just feel like rewarding you, baby. I have a good idea. My buddy Pierre is wandering around, so play that tune whenever you want to call him. I'll tell him to help you if he's nearby, and here's that song, baby. So yes, there we go. That's how we unlock that, right?
Yep.
So, I believe there's actually a spot we can test this. If we head back over towards the house, right?
Yep. And then Link just, like, grabs the Scarecrow and, like,
Bingo.
spins around and pile drives him.
Well, that was the other one. The one we played is Raging Storm.
Oh.
But, either way.
That cloud over Death Mountain. There's something strange about it.
Yeah, it's, kind of on fire. We'll handle that in a moment. So, while we're also here, there is one thing that we wouldn't know to do until later, but we're here, we might as well.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm thinking of, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, no, wait, no, we can't!
We can't get to the center.
Yeah, I think we can't do it because the lake isn't full. We need it to be... Wait, no, hang on, I might be able to circumvent it. I have an idea.
Can, like, the Sun Song or the Song of Storms stop it?
Not that. Let me try something.
I think we're gonna have to do the Water Temple first. Yeah, when water fills the lake.
Because what we can do here... Again, I might as well show it off. Because there's that.
Yeah, we just can't get to it yet.
Or can we? Let me try something. This is a wild thought, but...
Do you think there's Ivy up to there?
Not Ivy. I'm thinking the Scarecrow. Even then, I don't think I can make that shot anyway, because it's too tall. And I don't think the Scarecrow is going to show up anyway. It was worth a look.
Yeah, good try.
But, other than that, I believe there's not much else we can do as of right now around here. So I think the next thing we can do is maybe head over to Kakariko Village.
Yeah.
And, like, just see what else we can do. And again, we gotta go wake up Talon anyway.
We'll have to go fishing here eventually, too.
Yeah, but I'm not ready to do that whole fishing thing yet. But, while I'm making the trek back, is there maybe anything from the Discord that we would like to address while we still have some time?
Yeah, I got one here from J-Zink.
Alright.
How's it going, man?
How's it going, man?
He asked, if you could make a sequel to any Zelda game, what would it be? So I take that as kind of like how Link to the Past has a Link Between Worlds.
Yeah,
like
and
make
like
something that is so specifically the sequel to this Zelda game.
Yeah, and obviously Ocarina of Time to like Majora's Mask and all that.
Phantom Hourglass to Wind Waker, you could say. You could even say like the
Oracle. Or Phantom Hourglass to Spirit Tracks, you mean?
Oh yeah, I was also kind of meaning how like
Wind Waker.
Phantom Hourglass is a direct continuation of that Link's story.
That's true, actually.
But,
and
yeah.
like Spirit Tracks, like is supposedly takes like place like many generations after Phantom Hourglass.
Tears of the Kingdom is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild.
If there was a Legend of Zelda game that I would like to make a direct sequel to,
Link's Crossbow Training 2, baby. I love Link's Crossbow Training, though.
I actually really like it too, honestly. Like, was it a silly spin-off? Yes, but it was a fun silly spin-off, you know?
Yeah, I had a good time with it.
This might seem like an obvious answer, but like my immediate thought goes to Twilight Princess, if only because I want to see Midna again. Like maybe there's some like trouble that goes on in like the Twilight Realm, and like the first part of the adventure like maybe requires you to go in, like, try to put together the mirror again.
Legend of Zelda Twilight Queen.
Yep. Okay, so if I recall correctly, Talon should be in here, actually. Oh, yeah. There he is.
The Pocket Cuckoo.
What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Ugh. Did you save Malin? Oh, thanks. I'm going back to the ranch then. Yeehaw! Well, that was easy. Yeah, I think he would have, like, said something about it before we did that whole thing. But, yeah, no, it was as simple as that.
Because he was, like, banished from going to the ranch. But the cause and effect here is a little weird.
It is.
But I guess since we stole the horse that he was supposed to give Ganondorf, Ingo might be discredited and Talon might be able to get his job back because Ingo won't dare go talk to Ganondorf now.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh, your cuckoo looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good cuckoo keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable cuckoo if you're interested. His name is Kajiro, and it used to be my brother's cuckoo. Its blue body is quite charming. So cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kajiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kajiro?
I forgot that he was this lady's brother.
Yep.
So yeah, here we go. We got Kajiro.
Now, so I'm just gonna call her Anju because I don't think she has another name in this one, and it's the same model that they use for Anju.
Yeah.
And Grog is her brother.
Right.
Do you want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play. Okay! This is a game for grown-ups. Hyrule's famous shooting gallery.
Weren't you originally in Hyrule Castletown?
Don't worry about that. Take aim at the targets from that platform over there. Can you hit 10 targets? You get 15 shots. Draw your weapon with B. Ready? Go for a perfect score. Good luck.
So we're doing this again.
Yeah, do we get anything for it here?
Yes. But yeah, like, sequel to a Zelda game, my choice would probably be Twilight Princess.
That'd be cool.
Ah, crap.
I was thinking like another game that's like Majora's Mask would be cool, but I don't know if it would feel redundant to do a complete redo of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think more I want another game that has the masks in it.
Yeah, because, like, that whole, like, focus was just really cool. Yeah, I screwed up a little bit there.
Because it's so new, if they ended up making another Echoes of Wisdom game, I wouldn't be upset if they made another game for Zelda that also used the Echo system.
Honestly, I wouldn't be totally against that either, because, like, for as, like...
I think you could keep building off that.
Like, was it an amazing game? I'm going to go ahead and say, like, no. But it was fun. I enjoyed my time with Echoes of Wisdom. Absolutely. There we go. Got it. The Big Quiver.
Nice.
And I think that's all we really can get here, so I think we're good.
Check your Skulltulas on the map. I think we have passed 50 by now.
We have. Oh, we've long passed that. No, like, I think the Forest Temple alone gave us that opportunity.
Yeah.
So if we go back here... The curse has been broken! Thank you! Here's a reward for you. A piece of heart.
Very good.
So yeah, there you go. And if we talk to this guy again...
Thank you for saving my kids. What? Me? That's okay. You've already destroyed 54 spiders of the curse so far, so... That's fine. Don't worry about me.
So yeah, that basically means that we got all of the, like, major rewards, but now it's a matter of completion. We need 100 Skulltulas in order to free him. Which, by the way, thank you for someone who commented in a previous video that you can actually keep track of, like, the Skulltulas that you, like, the areas that you've gotten all the Skulltulas for, because the map actually has a marker for when you've gotten them all.
Yeah.
So that's nice to know.
Where are you headed now?
Oh yeah, is there anything else we can do in Kakariko Village while we're here?
No, but if you want to head up to Death Mountain, that's the next thing. We could go to Dodongo's Cavern, we could...
Yeah, I think I'd like to wait until, the next episode to do that. Because there are maybe just a couple of other, like, miscellaneous things we can do. I actually want to head back to Lon Lon Ranch.
Oh, okay.
And I think... Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, we can actually, like, what you said, go back to, the temple, or the Temple of Time.
Yeah.
Although I could be wrong. I don't know if that's, like, not until later.
I think anytime after you've gotten the forest medallion, I think you can go back.
Got it. I just want to make a day, because I think if we come back here, after we've saved, the, ranch, Talon might have something for us. Okay, so yeah, here we go. You're looking pretty chipper there, Ingo. Hi there! How are you? I'm Ingo, and I feel so honored to be allowed to work here.
Yeah, he got yelled at.
I think he got a stern talking to.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Talon's got to be somewhere here. I think he's actually in the stables, now that I think about it.
That would make sense. Or does he just, like, never actually walk back here?
No, he's here somewhere, I know for a fact. There he is. I'm gonna turn over a new leaf and work real hard from now on.
Well, that's great.
Well, thank you, sir. And if we go back to where the horses are, we should be able to see Malin there. As a matter of fact, I think she may have something to say if we bring Epona here. What's up?
Thank you very much for the other day. I haven't even asked you your name yet.
My name is Link.
Really? Link? That's what I thought! You're the fairy boy from the forest! That was years ago! Do you remember me?
Of course I do.
You do? I was sure it was because Epona remembered you. Oh, I have to tell you about Mr. Ingo. He was afraid that the evil king might find out about Epona and that Epona had been taken away. It really upset him. But one day, all of a sudden, he went back to being a normal, nice person. Now my dad is coming back. I can't believe it, but Peace is returning to this ranch. It's all because of you. I owe you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Link.
So yeah, I think if we... Hi. If we do this... So yeah, just a lot of really neat details, like when you really take the time to, like, see, like, how things play out. Does she just have to get close? Yep.
Epona looks so great. Looks like you're able to tame her, too. How about trying your skill with Epona on an obstacle course?
Yes! You can get something from her if you, like, if you do this.
Okay.
So while we're doing this, I'm down to, like, see if there's anything else we can answer.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see what the time was to be. Because B.
We're at 44 minutes. That's including, like, a couple minutes before we really started, though.
Alright. Yeah, no, like, pick a simple one. Ah, crap baskets.
Sorry, looking.
Now you're good. There we go.
Northern Gold, the bestest boy, said, what's a series that you think Zelda would cross over well into, like Cadence of Hyrule? Bonus points the further it is from classic Zelda.
Like, I think we've expressed that, like, I wouldn't mind seeing it cross over with Fire Emblem. Because, like, I know, like, you and I have discussed, like, possibilities of, like, oh, what would the classes be for, like, the main characters and whatnot.
Yeah, it's not, like, something I'm, like, dying to see. I like thinking about... Like, I like thinking about them in the class. I could see them as, like, bonus units in a Fire Emblem game.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, great! Your time was 59 seconds! You and Epona are a great team.
So, what's the record? Let me actually, like, go through the dialogue here. What are some other games?
looking at the obstacle course to see if there's like a certain time you need to...
50 seconds.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I just messed up at at one of the first gates, and that cost me. So I can do this.
Because I'm trying to think of like other like crossovers we have had. Like there was like a Zelda-themed level in Sonic Lost World, I think.
I don't remember this. Well, which one was that one?
There was like a DLC level in Sonic Lost World.
Oh, that explains it. I never got the DLC.
Yeah.
Huh. I did not know this, actually.
Yeah, I think Sonic even got like a Link hat for that level.
That's cute.
Or is this just like a weird dream I had? Let me know in the comments if this existed.
I don't know, you tell me.
I'm pretty sure. And like Link showing up in Soul Calibur was so great.
Oh yeah, I'm still excited for like playing Soul Calibur again on the Switch too.
We got Hyrule Warriors, which is like a wow.
Oh, was that enough?
Yeah, is it gonna take that as a record?
Nope. I need to beat 50.
It needs to be sub 50.
Okay, so I can do this.
That was Ingo's special technique.
Technique. Okay, here's a wild one. Oh, come on.
Well, that's gonna cost you.
Yep. I think if I like just go back to her maybe. Oh yeah, if I just jump it,
okay.
If I skip a fence, I can end it immediately. So here's a wild thought. What about Dark Souls?
I was kind of thinking about that too, as Zelda Souls-like. This is a cracked idea, but
yeah,
but it's funny to me. Yeah, just like Zelda bosses in a Dark Souls-like setting.
Honestly, like I'd be down for that if I like. Truth be told.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool going through some like reimaginings of Zelda dungeons as Dark Souls dungeons, with a little bit less about the puzzles, but
because like some of the monsters that you can experience in Zelda overall can be very like, you know, horror adjacent.
Yeah.
Imagine the dead hand in freaking Zelda, or in a freaking Dark Souls setting.
Pull out all the really creepy ones.
Gosh darn it!
Pull out like Dead Hand, Bongo Bongo.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the things in Epona Valley. Captain Kita from Majora's Mask is basically Gravekeeper Nito.
Oh yeah.
Or Stall Lord, or you know. So I know this isn't as much your kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking like how a lot of properties like Lord of the Rings has like Tales of the Shire coming out, and League of Legends has Bandletale.
Mm-hmm.
Like make like a Hyrule cozy game. I feel like you could do something like
honestly,
really
yeah,
cool
I can
with,
see
like,
it
with like a like farming game set in Hyrule.
Like maybe like you got hired at Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah, like even like
or like maybe even just life in like Hyrule City or like Hyrule Castletown.
Oh, you got it.
Hell yeah! And you can raise Epona.
Yeah.
That would be pretty good, actually.
You did it! 48 seconds is a new course record. I have to give you a present to commemorate your new record. The present is a little too heavy to give you here, so I'll have it delivered to your house. Bet you can't wait to see it.
I have to show this off.
Okay.
We are going to end the episode with this,
Let's
because
do
this is too good.
Let's do it.
So. Oh no, I didn't mean.
Whoops. Just skip a gate.
Yeah, I can just skip a gate.
Okay, this is what I'm picturing. Just like, because they could make like an entirely new Zelda setting for this, but let's just work it with like something established to give like a base idea. So what if you did like you set it in kind of the like pre-Calamity period of Breath of the Wild, like what we see in Age of Calamity a little bit more.
Yeah.
So set it in the Lon Lon Ranch there, or if not, like set it in like Hateno or Kakariko or something like that.
Yeah.
And it could be farming, and you could also set up like you could do something with like who you're selling to and like buy like wagon routes and stuff like that and send them to different like civilizations, and there could be like trade. You could like trade for like ore or like rock sirloin or stuff from Death Mountain, and then you could like get like beverages and like watermelons and stuff from Gerudo Desert.
Oh yeah.
And then like a lot of these crops already exist in
That is true.
in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Like, can you imagine like being able to like create a forest of bomb flowers, because that's a legit crop.
And they could recreate some of the Zelda NPCs in Breath of the Wild, but that haven't been in that part yet. So like imagine having like a new like Malon and Talon and Ingo.
Oh yeah.
But in the Breath of the Wild world.
Honestly, like given the popularity of cozy games like that nowadays, I could totally see that working out.
Yeah. So we have a cow here now. This is the cow that lives in our house.
Oh my god, I love this. And this actually works out because thanks to this, we can basically just do this now.
Mechanically, this is great because whenever we're back here, we can get Lon Lon Milk. And Lon Lon Milk is an awesome recovery item. Kind of the best recovery item in the game.
Yep.
Realistically, it's like, hey, here's a like living burden you have to take care of in your house that you don't have the amenities for.
I am going to say this. Like, if we're gonna lampshade this is my lampshade. Like, considering that you went through the trouble of saving the ranch, saving Malon, getting Talon back, taking care of Epona, and, like, having the capabilities of caring for Epona, I'm willing to bet that it's more than just bringing a cow here. I imagine maybe Malon has the capabilities of making sure that the cow is well taken care of in this treehouse.
Yeah, getting it up the ladder must have been interesting.
I want to... Guys in the comments, speculate how the fuck Malon got this big-ass cow up a ladder and into this house. Tell us your theories.
I don't know the mechanics of it, but the one thing I do know is that whatever had to be done, they made Ingo do it because he needs to learn his fucking place.
Oh my god,
and he didn't say a goddamn thing. He said, yes, ma'am.
I mean, he kind of has to now. Otherwise, like, is this blackmail? If they're just gonna be like, oh, hey, yeah, Ganondorf, this guy was supposed to, like, present a horse to you and, like, keep this ranch, like, for you, and, yeah, he isn't doing this now. No, the dude's got to be embarrassed out of his mind.
I'm picturing, like, after we, like, win the race and escape with Epona, Ingo, like, takes the trek to Castletown, like, knocks on the doors, you know, there's just, like, moblins and, like, Stalfos and stuff staring at him, like, they're about to kill him on sight. And he's like, no, please, I have a message for the king, for the emperor, for Ganondorf. It's very important. And, like, the monsters are thinking, like, very important. Yes, it's something it concerns an item that's really important to him. They're like, oh, yeah, he was, like, looking for this, like, golden power thing. Let's let him talk to the king. We can kill him if we have to. Ingo gets up there to the throne room. He's sitting in front of Ganondorf, who's, like, playing his big organ and stuff. And, like, turns around and is like, what do you want? And Ingo's like, I felt, you know, I need to be respectful enough to tell you, sir, I'm Ingo from the Lon Lon Ranch, and I wanted to know, the fabulous horse that I was raising for you has been stolen. And Ganondorf, like, stands up from his piano bench, looks him in the eye and says, what the fuck is Lon Lon Ranch?
Yup. I would imagine so.
You know what? I don't care about this horse you were gonna give me. I have a horse. It's awesome. It is black as night with a flaming red mane that matches my hair.
You know,
But you're telling me you failed me? You're on my shit list now, buddy.
You know, in retrospect, I don't think Ingo really thought out that plan.
Yeah.
So, on that note, thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the ComicFoil.
One last theory. Malon comes to the Kakariko village and is like, okay, all the Kokiri over here, like, take a look at your forest, now back to me, now back at your forest, now back to me. I have a cow. This is something that I'm gonna need your help getting into this house. So, back to me. This cow is gonna provide you all with really delicious milk, so I imagine you're gonna be in your best interest to take care of this cow, okay? And this is for your friend Link, okay? Now back to me, now back at the cow, now back to me. This is going to be something that I need y'all to take care of because the hero of Hyrule is trying to save all of Hyrule and thus save all of you. And one more thing. He's on a horse.
Look, cows need to graze. Is the thing.
See you guys next time.